cards very close to his chest on the Coutinho rumours. He says, I think if you look at his wiki page, I think you'll see a serial winner wherever he's been, so I have nothing but positive things to say about him. I don't think you get a nickname of the magician if you're not a special footballer.
We're not calling him that in Barcelona, are we?
Well, I don't think so right now. I do appreciate that his name is out there and that he's linked to Villa, but there are also 5 other clubs in the Premier League and others across Europe who are linked with him. He's a friend of mine, so I'm asked the questions. I can speak for as long as you want, but if you're trying to link it to any speculation or looking to catch me out, then you are in for a long afternoon. I'll just start with you, Gab. What's the likelihood that this could happen? Coutinho to Aston Villa?
Well, look, I think it's an open secret that Barcelona have been trying to shift Coutinho for a long time. You know, they sent him on loan to Bayern. That didn't quite work out. He came back last season. He had a bunch of injuries, a lot of little niggly ones. Really didn't get to play with any continuity. Earlier this year, we've seen him a few times. Again, hasn't quite worked out. The big thing is he has an enormous contract. He has an enormous contract, in excess of 20 million euros for the next 18 months. So if they can send him at least on loan, they can make savings on his contract, and that's really important because, without going into too much detail, those savings will help them register Ferran Torres, who they acquired for City, but as of right now, can't register yet. The difficult thing with Coutinho is he obviously wants to play. 18 months is a long time to count down your contract, I think, at that age. So if it's a loan deal, there's no question I think Barcelona are going to have to contribute to the loan. If it's a permanent deal, it would have to be that kind of deal where he takes a big pay cut in exchange for a long-term contract, something like 5 years, which again, I think is a big ask for a club. So far from easy. He's going to have to give something up. Barcelona will still obviously take a hit, but hopefully they can, from their perspective, they can wangle enough money to make the Ferran Torres deal a reality.
Craig, do you think that Coutinho would be a good move for Villa? Why would they want him?
Well, I just love the Gerrard quotes about, you're trying to catch me out and you're not going to catch me out. It's like as if it's some big game. It's a transfer window, clubs try and sign players and clubs try and offload players.
And he read Wikipedia, so it all must be true, of course.
Well, look, he knows him from Liverpool. We know he's a good player. As Gab's pointed out, all the financial issues that would be involved, and there's no doubt Villa would not be able to, Villa probably not prepared to stump up for the whole contract, in terms of a salary. Clearly, Steven Gerrard feels that Buendia and others who were signed before he got there clearly are not cutting the mustard with what he wants. Somebody to bridge that gap between a hard-working midfield and the likes of an Ollie Watkins up front. And so he sees the potential of getting a little tune out of him again for a short period of time. And we've talked about this, and it doesn't look likely at the moment because it's been sort of off the boil for so long, but who knows? Who knows? A change of scenery goes in with a manager he knows. Villa have, apart from the last game, I think when they lost, have looked actually okay. I think short term it might work out. I don't see anywhere where this works out long term though, but I can see it working short term.
Yeah, it is interesting as we see what we saw there. Stevie, what do you think? Would it be a good move footballing wise for Villa, and with what Craig's saying there about Steven Gerrard maybe getting a tune out of him? I'll just add, it was on this day in 2018 that Liverpool sold him to Barcelona.
Well, unfortunately, the player that left in 2018 is not even half the player that they got in 2018 today. I mean, 20 million. He's on 20 million euros. Gab said there. Even if Aston Villa say we'll give you half, are Aston Villa going to pay somebody 10 million euros a year? I don't think so. Not a chance. And if they're going to pay somebody 10 million euros a year, they're going to pay somebody who they know, who's got some sort of guarantee that they're going to produce. And if there's one thing with Coutinho right now, there is zero guarantee. Zero guarantee he'll produce. And as Gab said again, the injuries he's had, I'm sorry. If I'm Aston Villa, I think Steven Gerrard's been polite and he's been kind because it's his mate. Aston Villa, in my opinion, will not be signing Coutinho.
Well, watch this space and make sure to always stick with us as well.
Well, thank you very much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming, premium content, and let's not forget as well, ESPN FC 7 days a week. Subscribe to ESPN Plus.